Hello dear students, this is Lohit Ram SK, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Srimati Sri Vayyar Government First Grade College, Pagoda. So in this session, I am going to discuss about the law of demand and its exceptions to the law of demand. So in the previous sessions, we discussed the meaning of law of demand and as well as the characteristics of law of demand and the assumptions we discussed. So in those assumptions we came to know that on what basis law of demand works and what are the situations will be there while law of demand works. But in this session, we come to know that the exceptions to this law means in special cases or in a particular cases where law of demand will not work or is not applicable. So let us see what are those the exceptional cases of law of demand. The first exception is Giffin's goods or Giffin's paradox. So here, this theory was proposed by the Giffen, Robert Giffen, one of the American author. So he has given this Giffen paradox theme. So according to this Giffen paradox, so the Giffen goods are the inferior goods having strong negative income. Means there is no relationship between income and the demand for the goods and services. Here the example quoted is ragi and jowar. So the ragi is a basic food in South Karnataka. They are using, we are using, and the jowar also. But these are basic things. Even though there is a rise in prices of these goods or these grains, so the people may not do not stop buying these because once it is a regular consuming product or service. So that's why in Giffen paradox, there is an inferior goods will be there and it have a negative income effect. Then the law of demand is not applicable to inferior goods here. So because when there is a prices of inferior good commodity falls, the real income of consumer increases. So at the same time, when the price of inferior commodity falls and the real income of consumer increases, then the consumer will go for superior one rather than inferior one. So because he would like to buy or purchase the product with higher price even and those products are regular using products. When the price of inferior commodity falls, the demand for inferior commodity also falls. So here the superior products may be purchased whenever there is a increase in income level of consumer, but at the same time decrease in the prices of inferior products. So given according to Giffen paradox, so whenever the product price of inferior commodity falls, the demand also falls or decreases. When the price of inferior commodity falls, the real income of consumer increases and the consumer will go for superior product rather than inferior product. So he do not purchase more number of inferior product at lower price. Instead, consumer is going to buy more the superior product even though there is a rise in price. So this is against to the law of demand. So according to this Giffen paradox, so the consumer will buy high priced superior products whenever his income increases and the prices of inferior products falls. So he buy only superior products. Then the second major exception to the law of demand is Veblen's effect. So the Veblen is also one of the scientists who given this theory about Veblen effect. According to Professor Veblen, the law of demand is not applicable to the prestigious goods. So prestigious goods are those goods which are having high quality and features with high prices. So here the Veblen goods are the superior goods. So for example, jewelries, ornaments, gold, diamond. So these are all Veblen superior goods. When the price of a diamond goes up, their prestige value goes up, and therefore their utility of or desirability increases. So, even though there is a rise in price, the people will start to buy even after there is a rise in prices, because so it adds value to the prestige. So the consumer here shows some prestige to buy a rich product with high price. So then at a higher price, the quantity demanded of diamond by the consumer will rise. So it is against to the law of demand. So this is referred as a Veblen effect. So law of demand says price falls, demand increases, but here price rises, demand also increases according to Veblen effect. So this is second exception to the law of demand. Then the third exception to the law of demand is speculations. So in Kannada we can say uha pohad. So according to this speculations, so there will be things and thoughts will go on in the minds of consumer. So the law of demand is not applicable. So if there is an expectation of changes in price level in future, so definitely the consumer will go against to the law of demand. So if we expect high price in the future, so he will purchase more number of products in current existing high price. So then it is against the law of demand. And if he expects low price in the future, and he will not buy more number of product at the current low price, so the demand will also collapses with that. So this is against to the law of demand. So whenever there is a speculation going on in the minds of consumer or people, so the law of demand will not work there, or it is not does not applicable in those situations. So speculations is one of the exception to the law of demand. Then the fourth exception to the law of demand is scarcity. ಕೊರತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ. So means scarcity, whenever there is a scarcity arises, the law of demand does not operate during those situations. So in the times of acute shortage of commodities, so and the at the time the people will also panic and they buy more when the prices are also rising. So if they feel that the scarcity of product will arises during that situation, whichever the product it may be, so if they feel, so definitely there will be a shortage of good or services, or they may not get or avail the goods and services in future or nearby future. They will buy more number of products at a rising price. That means whenever the goods and services are available, they are going to buy the more number of products at high price only. Then it is against to the law of demand. So even though with this scarcity of mind, the people do not bother about the prices. So the law of demand does not operate here or applicable here. Then ignorance. So the another exception to the law of demand is ignorance. The here the people may ignore many things with the at that time also the law of demand will not operate or will not work. So here the ignorance of prices prevailing in the market. The consumer is going to ignore the price of market which is going on in the market. So what are the prices which are going on which the buying and selling of goods and services take place? The consumer ignore that. He is going to buy more and more high priced product because he prefer that high priced products have good quality and high quality. Low priced products have low quality or cheap qualities. So hence this kind of ignorance, so then the law of demand is not applicable. So this is one of the exception to the law of demand. Then the sixth exception to the law of demand is unavoidable circumstances. So certain circumstances will be there where the situations are unavoidable. So in those situations, people will buy more number of products even though there is a rise in price. So in those situations, the law of demand will not work. Means during some cases we can't go by the prices. So if the purchase of the product is inevitable, that means that it should be purchased. We have to purchase it, and even at a high price. For example, medicines. Medicines, we don't bother about the prices. The people will always concentrate on the health. They don't bother about the price level of medicines. They are ready to pay because they have to survive in that situations. Then in certain things, situations like in festivals, the people pay more price to buy the products because they have a strong desire to celebrate the festival. They don't bother about the prices. At that time also, that is unavoidable. So unavoidable circumstances is another exception to the law of demand. Then the next exception to the law of demand is conspicuous necessities. Here, certain things become a necessities of modern life. So they all become very necessary, a basic good in which the people is going to live up their life. So we have to purchase them despite their high price. These things have become a symbol of prestige today. So that means minimum of the kind of those goods which should be there in the home or with the consumers. So these goods are purchased despite rising prices. For example, today's generation or people consider television, refrigerator, washing machine, and furniture. All these things are necessary, basically prestige goods or symbol of prestige goods for to live up their life. So in these kind of necessities are against to the law of demand. So the people will buy even though there is a high price for them, where the demand is increases even though there is a price is high. Then these conspicuous necessities become against the exception to the law of demand, or against to the law of demand, or exception to the law of demand. Then the next exception to the law of demand is changes in fashion. So whenever there is a changes in the fashion and taste and preference of consumers, so it affects the market for a commodity. So the people always change the product or move from one product to another product, or their brand loyalty will be shifted because the changes is uniqueness, the changes in uniqueness and novelty of another product in the market. So whenever they feel new product with new added features and unique features, they will move to the another product from the existing product. So during that time, the consumer will purchase another product even though there is a rise in price. So this is against to the law of demand. So in law of demand, it says when price rises, demand decreases. So here the other constant remains same. The fashion is another constant here, but the fashion is changed here. For example, I have given here. So the broad toe shoe replaces the narrow toe shoe. So that means earlier the broad toe shoe was using. Now the people shifted their preference to broad toe shoe to narrow toe shoe. So after all this discussion, we'll come to know that revision. That means in this session, we come to know that the exception of law of demand are affected by the richness, the poverty, and unavoidable situations, speculations, thought, and preference of buyers. So in all these cases, the consumer neglect the price levels, and they feel on that they feel and buy according to their thoughts, and they will consider only the necessity, requirement, and prestige, so as their main thing to buy the good or avail the services. So with this, I would like to conclude my session. Thank you.